Hey guys, my name is Matt here, and in this quick video I'm going to tell you about why you need to optimize your page titles if you want to be number one on Google. So in a previous video I spoke about the importance of the H1 headline and why that's necessary to get your website to rank. And now I'm going to tell you about the other most important piece of content, which is called the page title, also known as the meta title. So this is the title that shows up on Google when you do a search in the search results page. It's the headline that shows up for each of the results. I'll show you what I mean by that here. So if we go on Google and search for lawyers in Sydney, and we scroll down, you can see that the regular search results, these headlines here are the meta title, or otherwise known as the page title. And it's also the one that shows up at the top here in the tab. So that's what the page title is. So why is this important? Well, similar to the H1 headline, Google looks at the keywords that are in the meta title and decides what the website is relevant for, and then it ranks it accordingly. So if you want to rank for certain keywords, they need to be in the meta title. So the similar rules apply like they do with the H1 headline. You need to make sure that you have a unique meta title on every page of your website, and that you don't use the same keywords across multiple pages, because like I explained in that video, that'll cause keyword cannibalization, and then both pages just won't rank as highly. So a format you can use to write meta titles is like this. So I usually put the service, and then the location, and then the pipe character, or you can do a dash, and then the firm name. So for example, you'd have like legal services in location, and then the pipe, and then firm name. So you could do, let's say you're conveyancing lawyer and the firm name is called Top Lawyers. Let's just say for this example, you could have conveyancing and property attorneys in Sydney, pipe, Top Lawyers. And so you want to make sure with the keywords that you're using in this headline that you don't just put any random keywords that you think are good, but you actually look up the search volume of the keywords and then decide which one is important to put in there. So I'll show you in an upcoming post how to actually do that to see which keywords are worth targeting. But see in the example above, because the firm name already contained the word lawyers and that counts within the page title, I use the words attorneys after conveyancing and property, because what that does is allows you to target both lawyers and attorneys keywords, because some people will search conveyancing attorney or property attorney. Now that was just an example off the top of my head. I didn't research the keywords of that for this example. I'm just using it as an example. Another alternative to attorneys would be if the keyword law firm had a higher search volume, you would use law firm instead. So you would have conveyancing and property law firm in Sydney. And then that would allow you to target both lawyers and law firm as a keyword. So that's one trick you can use to target multiple keywords within the page title, because having lawyers in there twice doesn't actually help you at all. So you may as well use two different ones and target both of those keywords, because it's going to make you more relevant. So also keep in mind with this meta title that you have a limit of around 60 characters. Now if you notice in the search results, some of them had cutoff and ellipses. So I'll show you again. This is an example here, this one. You can see how it's cut off at the end. Now the reason why is because it's gone past the character limit that Google allows. And so the problem with that is once it's cut off, everything after that cutoff point is no longer relevant. So you want to make sure that you keep your meta titles below that limit so that the whole thing shows up on Google. One, for the user experience, and two, to make sure that everything you've put in there is actually being used to get your website to rank. So if you have any questions about that, let me know. Otherwise, if you'd like me to cover a different topic in my next video, just let me know about that as well.